Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Got a few reviews to do. Not as a lot as you think. Maggie, Seven Deadly Sins. I want to get to an anime series review of what seems to be Mushi Bugyo, Gotchaman Crowds. We'll see how that goes. But I'm going to do this. It came out. Someone give me a link. Chapter 1, people. I believe it's chapter 1. Well, it's prologue, but I'm going to review it anyway because it was pretty interesting, and I think it's pretty intriguing. Birth of Levi. Yes, Levi. Rivali. This manga here is pretty much, and the artwork is kind of interesting. When I was reading it, it was only 12 pages, but I found it very intriguing. It tells the story of, Levi, Rivali, however you want to call his name, before he joined the Survey Corps. So, what this is he's not part of the Survey Corps yet, and he's with these two people, I guess you can call them friends, that are with him. Which is kind of funny when I think about it, because you really think about it, this kind of comes kind of a surprise to me. Because it's kind of funny that he has these two people with him that are considered, which seems to be considered his friends. And at the same time, you're looking at the current situation in Shingeki no Kyojin, and he's looking at Eren, Mikasa, and Armin, which I find very interesting, very intriguing. But yeah, that's what this chapter is. So let's get into it. We got a color page, and it says under the blue sky, deep underground. They're underground. It's like an underground area. It was kind of weird. It was like an underground area. You see cells and everything. It's under the capital. That's from my understanding. It's under the capital. And Rivali, Levi, he's with Levi. He's with these two, which is a boy and a girl. And they're going to do something. And the guy is saying somewhere far away they can be even there, even if it's beyond the walls. He's talking about these birds that are flying away. A place we can't reach even if we use all the gear. And the girl's saying, oh, just wait and see. We'll get there someday. And then we see Rivali, Levi saying, let's go. So that conversation is short-lived, but that's kind of funny that you have this kid here who's with Rivali and this girl, and they're thinking about leaving. They're thinking about going over the wall, having freedom, which is sort of the same thing that is illustrated in Shingeki no Kyojin with Armin and Eren. Very interesting. Got a nose hair. Very ticklish. Very interesting, intriguing with that first scene there. I find it very, eerie, in fact. Almost the irony that Rivali would be with these two who are thinking the same thing and the same dream, same ideals. Eren and Armin kind of have. Well, Eren has, Armin, give or take. So, that's the beginning part of the chapter, and the rest is them walking around the underground, like I said, underground town of the capital, and we see Levi, he bumps into this one guy, and he says, damn it, that hurt. Stop, you two, hey, bastard. He's saying about the shorty over there, you ran into someone, aren't you going to say anything? And he's like, did you hear me, shorty? Hey! And he's like, the accident faker, there's yelling a lot. Hey, you guys, just let it go there. And then he says, shut up, I want to put a hole through his bed. And then the guy and the girl that was with Levi are saying, oh, we don't have that much time to spare. Let's get and she's like saying, let's get, well, it's good enough for a warm-up before we start working, right? And then we see, I think it's Levi? Rivali? He's the one who does it? Guy shoots him, and he bounces back the bullet. I was like, even then, Levi Rivali, he had the flashes. He had the talent and skill that he would show this early, even before he joined the Survey Corps, that he would be known for as it went along. That's what's kind of interesting about this chapter. Then after that scene, we pretty much just have, he shoots down these barrels, and we see immediately, it's not even, we're not even in the real chapter. This was only 12 pages, and immediately, prologue, we see Irwin. I was like, wow, this early? Irwin sees that Levi Rivali did this, and we see Rivali just leaves. He just gets out of the Dodge. He's leaving after that scene, and he's like, and this guy says, damn it, and he just zooms up, and they're, by the way, they're underground, I should say, and Rivali's about to hit this guy, and he says, oh, he flew, and he's going, he beats the shit out of these guys, just stomping on this one guy, and then Levi's saying, hey, the huge one's next, and the guy, these two are with them, and he says, heh, that, and then says, that took some time, we'll go from up here, and then we just see the last page, right? Yeah, last page, we see Levi Rivali looking back, and he looks at Irwin, and then, oh shit, Irwin, and he's just standing there looking at him, kind of with a little smirk on his face. I was like, wow. Wow. That was, couldn't ask for more. Hey, this was only 12 pages? This, I will say this. This had more stuff occurring than the before the fall. First prologue. Before the fall first prologue, it was like Titan comes in and is like walking around. It wasn't really anything too information. Here, you got a lot more stuff. You got a lot more stuff, got dialogue, you got a lot more stuff going on. So we get the introduction of these two people, a girl and a boy, who are with Rivali, Levi, whatever you want to call him. I call him Rivali, because that's what he's called in the manga. And we have that. And then we have, like, that occurring, and then walking around, which seems to be underground. So, truth be told, yeah, it seems like Levi, Rivali, they don't live in high society. They live poor, or so to speak, it's a very dismal place that they live in, or go around in. And basically, they're on their way to go somewhere else, and then they get into this fight with these guys, and he beats the shit out of them. And it's just like, yo, that was crazy. And then automatically, we see Irwin, and we see him looking at Rivali as he goes up with a smirk. And wow, that's the start. That, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you start a prequel or a spinoff. Yeah. That is how you start it. And this was done very well. Liked how they start this. It was done very well. Very intriguing. Very engaging, story. Now, unfortunately, gotta wait a while. Yeah, unfortunately. You're not gonna, from what I'm seeing on the comments section, and kudos to the person, let me just get their name. I want to give kudos to the person who suggested this to me, who said, Mega the Wick. Yeah. Thank you, Mega the Wick. He suggested this to me. He brought it out and showed it to me. And that was the story. So, yeah. And the full title of the I believe the chapter is called Shingeki no Kyojin: A Choice with No Regrets, prologue. So yeah, choice with no regrets. That's the whole prologue. And kudos to Mega the Wick for suggesting showing this to me. And yeah, thanks, man. That was great. I'm glad I read it and reviewed it. And this should be interesting. This should be interesting. This is like I said before. This is the beginnings of before Levi joined the Survey Corps. And you can see already, like I said in the beginning of this review, I told you about these two people that are with him, the girl and the boy. Now, supposedly someone wrote on the site that I read the chapter on, the girl looks like Eren. I don't know about that, but yeah, all right, yeah, a little bit, not too much. The artwork, though, I will say, is nothing like Asayama's artwork. So this is totally different. The artwork looks more like from the anime, which was kind of weird. But I was going to say, again, to tell you guys, the beginning part I thought was very intriguing. The beginning part of this chapter. The fact that we have, these two who are with Rivali, and they're thinking about leaving the wall and freedom and all this other jazz. The same kind of mentality that Eren has, that Armin has, supposedly. These two have. They have. So I just find it so unbelievably, it's almost as if it was like the same way, like going in the same direction. And people... There's more than one person who feels this way about the walls, about having freedom, about having the freedom to go beyond the walls and to explore the world and say that the Titans aren't going to stop us to have our freedom. So I thought that was intriguing to state. But yeah, that's the story, people. Rating, it's only the prologue. But we got a lot of stuff in the prologue. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. Definitely a 4 out of 5. Especially the ending, man. That was pretty good. They sneaked it in there. One little glance between Levi, Rivali, and Irwin. You got the commander of the survey. Well, not so much. I don't know if he is at the moment, but he's looking at him and smirking. That was great. That's good to bring up later on, but in the next chapter when they bring it out. But which is going to be, unfortunately, like I said, I don't think I said November 28th. That's going to be a while. That's going to be a while. But like I said before, it's not a big deal. I can wait. It's not a big deal. I'll wait as long as I have to. But this was a good start. This is going to be good. I like this spinoff. I like the feel. Excuse me. I like the feel of this spinoff. Like the artwork. Like how it's going with what it's doing in the beginning here. And we'll see. We'll see. We have to wait and see when another chapter comes out. And maybe it'll show where they're going. Rivali, Levi. I call him Rivali. And the other two, where they're going. We don't know the name of his friends. So we'll have to wait and see on that. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. It's only 12 pages. So, that's all I got for you guys. It's Bonkai 922. I'll see you guys later. Listen, man. This is going to be a good spinoff. I got a feeling. You're going to see something... You're going to see a side of Rivali that you haven't seen before. And I think there might be a connection here with him, what he truly feels about Eren and his friends. Because I say it's kind of crazy, but I think these two people who are hanging out with him, I think something bad happens to them. That's just me, though. That's just me. I just have a feeling something bad happens to these people, and that's what changes Levi Rivali to what he is today. But we'll see. We'll see. That's all I got for you guys. 4 out of 5. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, YouTube did something interesting. Apparently, they created this fan page, which tells you how long people have been subscribed to you, and it also tells you how engaging they are on your channel. It's under community. Go see it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Unbelievable. I'm Bonkai 922. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.